up, everybody? Welcome to the SRP. Nice to meet you. Nice to formally meet you. I'm Nate, and welcome to the festivities. Let's get started. So, I've been working on that zine, the latest pizza issue, which is actually the fourth issue of the pizza seasonal periodical, which means that it's been running for a year. If you can do the math, there are 4 seasons, and this is the 4th issue. And I've done one every season. So congratulations to everybody who has taken part in it, taken part in this spectacular accomplishment and this, just a kind of team building exercise where people send me work via email and then ask me what it is they sent work to. So what is this exactly? That's great to hear. But what is this? It's a zine. So I got paper, I got ink, I got string, I got one type of cardstock, but the unfortunate truth is that I use 2 types of cardstock when I make this particular style of zine, which is one on the outside for the cover, and then one on the inside that I sew the pages into.
I don't wanna come back down from this cloud.
Sorry, gang, I'm feeling a little low energy. A little low energy today. But the good news is that you can hear a shitload of people doing yard work all across the neighborhood. So at least you'll have that to be entertained about. If you listen closely, close your eyes. You can picture it now. You can picture a dude in a very sun-faded t-shirt and hat just pushing that mower. Pushing that mower all across the land. Just not even stopping at one yard, just pushing the mower from one yard to the next in one long strip.
I don't wanna come back down from this cloud.
If you look through the window, we can see Nate cycling rapidly between mania and a melancholy depression.
But I just realized, dude, I that last joke or whatever, it wasn't really a joke. I already wrote that in a poem, and then I forgot, and then I said it. Or it's not the exact same. The sentiment is in a poem I wrote like 2 years ago, and then I just said it again like I just came up with it. Do you ever do that? That's fucking crazy. I was thinking about reading it, but I think I'm moving on from poetry, dude. It was a lawnmower joke like that. I think I'm moving on, dude. I think I'm moving on to comedy. I think I'm gonna try I think I'm finally gonna do it. I think I'm finally gonna try to be funny for once. I think, it's always been a dream of mine to make someone laugh. I think this is my year. 2025 is my year to be funny for once. No. All right, here's a joke. I wrote it a while ago, but here it goes. So I came downstairs. I saw a ghost sitting on the couch today. Yeah, dude, it was chilling. It was chilling. I don't know. I went to this arts and crafts store. When I don't know why all the employees there were looking at me suspiciously. And then when I got to like the photograph section, that's when I realized I'd been framed. Someone probably already said that last one. Or maybe they didn't say it exactly that way, but they said something like it. But that's a good question, though, because, like, if you say something and then someone's like, well, someone already said that. But then they show you the video and they didn't say it exactly like you said it, then someone didn't already say that. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, if you say something and then someone's like, someone already said that. And then they show you it, but they don't say it like you said it. Then someone didn't already say that. If they don't say it like you said it, then if they don't say it like you said it first, someone didn't already say it. It kind of gets on my nerves.
I don't wanna come back down from this cloud.
If you or a loved one are struggling with the ups and downs of bipolar disorder, talk to your doctor about starting a podcast.
You know, for me, what makes it the most rewarding for me is just knowing that I'm helping other people. When I just want to show people that I just want to, people need someone like me to show them something. I don't know what. Something, ultimate truth somewhere hidden within the wavelengths. A hidden truth within the wavelengths. You play this audio backwards, it's like, help me. I'm just kidding. You got to be careful about stuff like that when you are constantly concerning your loved ones. And I'm just playing around. I hate when people are concerned about me. You ever feel like that? Maybe that's like a dude thing. I hate having people who are like concerned around me. If someone expresses concern, dude, that fucking sucks. Like they got a concerned look on their face and they're like standing there like, yeah, that's pretty toxic male behavior, I think.
It's so toxic, male. I just want you to know that I'm an ally, okay? Everything you say about me is true. As a straight, white, heterosexual male who dates women, I just want to say that I do not understand what it's like to be you. I want to understand.
Yeah, but now that I'm starting my comedy career, I'm going to have to figure out what my niche is. And I think that's like whatever the niche is, it's going to have to be something that it's certain that everybody on earth will like me. So maybe I'll just be like, a dude that people like are like, oh, it's that guy, sweet. Wonder what that guy's jokes would sound like. I'm going to pause it and come up with some right now. So I was trying to make a list of things that make everyone happy. Because isn't comedy the purpose of comedy, joy, and happiness? So the first thing I came up with was ice cream. But then I remembered that sometimes people don't like ice. Like some people will get dairy intolerant. This guy must be dairy intolerant, am I right? And so I went with frozen yogurt. But then I realized that some people don't like. Wait, is that still dairy? I think it is. Wait. Well, why did they make frozen yogurt then? This is gonna be more challenging than I realized when I set out to do this. So it's time for me to make some frozen yogurt comedy.
If you or a loved one get a tummy ache when you listen to too edgy of jokes, ask your doctor about frozen yogurt comedy. Comedy for giant pussies.
I'm not asking my doctor shit. Did you guys see that clip of Whoopi Goldberg assuring the audience that there are funny white people? I love that so much. It was like, it's just like universal that you have to be constantly assuring people that like you don't have whack ideas about like an entire group of people. Like even she had to be assuring people that she has thought that a white person was funny before. Oh man, this time is crazy. I didn't really actually watch that much of the actual conversation either, so I'm just speculating. But I was sympathetic of that. And it was kind of in response to, well, if I'm being real, like I kind of agreed that the joke that she was being critical of, it was not a funny joke. Like, people can say whatever they want, but it was just not a funny joke. I'm not going to repeat it. And I'm like, I'll laugh at shit. I'll laugh at stuff that's a lot of people find offensive, but I'm just the comic who, I come in the room and then people are like, oh, sweet. That's kind of my vibe. That's my niche in comedy. Yeah, but I don't know. I guess since I'm already talking about it, I'm not gonna say the whole joke, but basically, it happened at the ESPYs, and content warning. As you already know, it's like racist, but like the joke referenced a Waffle House, and I was thinking about it, and maybe like part of the problem there, because I think you can make fun of your friends, or you can make fun of stuff that's still like lighthearted, and I think the problem there was that it was on like a big stage, and it was just the heart of the joke was like in a stereotype that like I personally haven't even really seen in my real life. You know what I mean? Like it's a stereotype that it's not something that like I've seen people around me doing, and I like kind of laugh aha about it. It's something that was like a stereotype that is taught to people, and it's like the root of it is racist. So maybe that's kind of the difference or something. Like the root of the joke, the entirety of the joke almost, is something that isn't really used as a joke all the time. It's used as like a stereotype, and so the joke is that he's using a stereotype that's actually harmful. And again, I don't police people with jokes and stuff, but just if I'm being critical from like if I'm being critical in the same way I'd be critical of a story or a poem or whatever, I think that makes it a weak joke. I think that makes it a not very good joke if you just use cliche, and if the cliche you're using is harmful or hurtful to people.
I don't wanna come back down from this cloud.
As a straight white heterosexual cis male who has had sex with women,
I've had sex, guys. Don't act like I don't hear you talking behind my back. That's actually crazy. I feel like a respectful and responsible adult can't really prove that they had sex. Not unless both parties are in agreement about something.
Our text messages leaked.
I guess really the only way to prove it without like documentation would be to have a child. Well, I thought another joke. I'll say it. Bring it down a little bit. So I was thinking about it, and when you think about it, like I thought about it, it's kind of like all porn is gay porn, technically. Because like if you're looking at a dude and a girl, you're still looking at the dude, right? I don't want to get too descriptive on the podcast, but you're still looking at the dude, right? The only other option is to do like two chicks, and then that's actually gay porn. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm like a good kind of racist. Like the good kind. Like when I'm scrolling on Instagram, if I see a black person, I think they're famous. Does that make sense to other white people? You guys just have such great fashion. We're running out of steam here. I might just end it earlier. There's not really any point of having a consistent amount of time on these podcasts. Plus, I just posted one yesterday. All right. I'll keep you updated about the upcoming zine of pizza. Everything is coming together. Justin, if you're listening to this, still waiting on that cover. I'm just kidding. Take your time, man. And that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Bye.